Man United willing to pay £80 million fee and treble wages to secure signing. Manchester United managed to pull Casemiro from Real Madrid last year. Next summer, they want to sign Eduardo Camavinga from Los Blancos. According to the Spanish source, Manchester United is ready to pay a fee of £80 million to hire the services of the French international. The Catalan outlet claimed the Red Devils intend to play the same cards that worked well in the signing of Casemiro. The Old Trafford crew are ready to double or triple Camavinga's salary and offer him the lead in Erik ten Hag's cast to convince him to complete the move. The 20-year-old waited on the bench last season behind star midfielders like Kroos and Modric. Last summer, the European champions moved in to sign Aurelien Tchouameni to replace Casemiro. In such a scenario, Camavinga has once again been in and out of the starting 11 this season. So far, he has made 13 starts in the league. Therefore, the young player is considering leaving the Bernabeu team to play every week. The former Rennes starlet was part of the Les Blues squad that reached the final of the FIFA World Cup in Qatar last year. His current contract is due to expire in 2027, and it is reported that Real Madrid would be willing to sell him if they receive a huge offer of €130 million. So what is your opinion on this subject? Would you like to see Camavinga in Manchester? Manchester United meet with agent of Borussia Dortmund goalkeeper Gregor Kobel. Manchester United have met with the manager of Borussia Dortmund goalkeeper Gregor Kobel, Sport 1 reports. The Red Devils are gearing up for a life without David de Hea, with Erik ten Hag's new search for goalkeepers since he took over Old Trafford. Man United has identified Kobel as the Spaniard's perfect successor and is reportedly taking a tangible step forward. According to Sport 1's report, they met with the 25-year-old representative in London last week. The Swiss international has proven himself to be arguably the best goalkeeper in the Bundesliga this term. Kobel has conceded only 11 goals in 24 matches in all competitions this season. Manchester United is not the only club following Kobel. Chelsea is also enthusiastic, but the German club is not interested in selling him anytime soon. His current contract expires in 2026 and there is no release clause. De Gea's contract ends in 2024 and Man United want him to sign an extension on reduced wages. The 32-year-old has been with the Old Trafford club since 2011 and has kept the most clean sheets in their history. He has not shown signs of slowing down yet, but the Red Devils know a ball-playing goalie would make them better. Bad news, journalist confirms Alejandro Garnacho's injury is worse than expected, could miss Argentina friendlies. Tyke reporter Gaston Edel reported that Manchester United forward Alejandro Garnacho may be out of the field for a while after he injured his ankle in the Southampton match. The 18-year-old faced a strong fight inside the penalty area by Kyle Walker-Peters on Sunday and suffered visibly for several minutes after the incident. The youngster managed to carry on after receiving treatment, but manager Erik ten Hag decided to take him off as he did not want an unfit player for the final minutes with 10 men. Speaking after the match, ten Hag said the Argentine's condition was not too bad, but Edel now claims his injury was worse than expected after initial investigation. The youngster has had a tremendous breakthrough campaign with United. He has 9 goal contributions, with many of those being in match-winning situations. In our view, United will probably ask Garnacho to be withdrawn for Argentina's international friendlies such that he is fit to face Newcastle United next month. Manchester United make contact with Marcus Thuram's camp over free transfer. Manchester United have contacted representatives of Borussia Mönchengladbach star Marcus Thuram for a free transfer this summer, Calciomercato reports. The French international had a good season with the Bundesliga team, scoring 14 goals and providing 4 assists in 25 games in all competitions. He is expected to leave the club when his contract expires in June and says Calciomercato will face Premier League competition between Juventus and Inter Milan. The Serie A duo stand to benefit from the Italian growth decree on Thuram, but it is reported that the 25-year-old could earn a better salary with a move to the English top flight. United are one of the clubs that have made contact with his camp. However, they are not alone, with Tottenham Hotspur and Newcastle United also in the race for his services. Barcelona boss Xavi makes Frankie de Jong claim amid Manchester United transfer interest. Barcelona head coach Xavi hailed Frankie de Jong as one of the best midfielders in the world amid Manchester United's continued interest in the Dutch international. United manager Erik ten Hag has named the former Ajax star as his preferred pick to strengthen United's midfield before the start of this season, and he remains on the club's radar. As reported by the Manchester Evening News in December, United did not rule out the possibility of a new move to sign him this year. However, their hopes of bringing the Dutchman to Old Trafford may have taken a further hit because of Xavi's latest admission about the 25-year-old, where he has waxed lyrical about his performances. Rio Ferdinand tipping Manchester United to move to sign Harry Kane this summer. The Red Devils have long been touted as a possible target for the England captain, and the former Manchester United defender thinks this could be the year the club will make their move. Kane, 29, has once again been one of the Premier League's highlights this season, with the striker scoring 20 goals and providing 2 assists in 27 games for the North London team. However, as the forward has yet to win a major trophy with the Lilywhites, former Manchester United and England star Ferdinand thinks it may be the right time for Kane to move to Old Trafford. Ferdinand said on the 5 YouTube channel, "Man United are going for Harry Kane. Harry Kane has no chance of not going to Chelsea. Harry Kane now wants to win the trophy and must come to Manchester." Despite Ferdinand's enthusiasm for Manchester United to sign Kane this summer, we'll see if the Red Devils can convince the Spurs to sell their star man. Manchester United confirmed they will not appeal Casemiro red card. Manchester United concluded that the appeal would likely fail after the midfielder was sent off against Southampton, so they decided not to appeal Casemiro's red card. The Brazil international, who was sent off for a foul on Southampton midfielder Carlos Alcaraz in a scoreless draw, will now sit out the next 4 domestic games. That means this weekend's FA Cup quarter-final against Fulham and 3 Premier League matches. This was Casemiro's second red card of the season, so he will be suspended for 4 games instead of 3. Manchester United have decided not to appeal Casemiro's red card. Erik ten Hag will hope Marcel Sabitzer returns from injury this week to fill the void left by Casemiro. Real Madrid to join race for Ajax star linked with Manchester United switch. The Ajax junior star is knocking the trees down in the Eredivisie this season, and some reports suggest Erik ten Hag may consider signing another hot candidate from his former club. Kudus, 22, has scored 18 goals and recorded 5 assists for Ajax this season. Suffice it to explain why early in his career he was linked to some of the biggest clubs in Europe. According to Defensa Central, Kudus is one of the players Real Madrid is watching, and they believe the Spanish giants have a close relationship with the young player. This means it won't be easy for United to approach Ajax, pay over the odds and simply get their man. Ten Hag may have to fight off interest from Real Madrid on top of that. The Ghanaian forward could be a good addition to any top team, but he is considering moving to a club where he will find enough time on the pitch to develop. Kudus has the ability to play in a variety of offensive positions, which may explain why Ten Hag wanted to sign him in the summer. Kudus is indeed a future star, and Ten Hag really wants him to come to Manchester. So what is your opinion on this subject? Would you like to see Mohamed Kudus in Manchester?